I know drive-ins are still around, but they're not like they used to be when I was a child. Let's see how. I'm Henry Martinez, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 7 of the Daisy Glaze Podcast. Today I'm here to discuss that most vintage of social gatherings, the drive-in theater. When I was a child in the 70s, there were more than 3,000 drive-ins operating all around the United States. Today, that number is closer to 300. There's not many of them around anymore. But I'm fortunate that my hometown, Ennis, Texas, is ground zero for the past, present, and future of drive-ins. Let's work backwards. Today, just off of Interstate 45, you'll find the Galaxy Drive-In, which has been open for 2 decades. I remember there was lots of excitement about a drive-in opening back up in Ennis, and I give the place high marks for recapturing some of the old feeling. They've expanded the number of screens over the years, and while you don't get a double feature anymore for the price, it's still a pretty good value for a nostalgic night out. However, nothing will fully recapture the magic of the old drive-in. The story of the drive-in I grew up with is a fascinating one. It was called the Village Drive-In, and it was a sister venue for the indoor movie theater in Ennis called the Plaza. And both were owned by Leroy Mitchell, who, get this, founded the Cinemark chain in 1984. It's kind of neat that a well-known name like Cinemark has such a connection with my hometown. I have nothing but fond memories of the Village Drive-In. It was a single screen with a small concession building located in the middle. Like a lot of drive-ins of the time, you had playground equipment located at the foot of the screen for the kiddos who were bored by the main feature. You had to put the portable speakers on your window to hear the movie. Yeah, the sound was pretty terrible, but it's not like we had surround sound to compare it to. There are a couple of things I'll always remember. First, the smell of hot dogs permeating from the snack bar. It was so distinct and made me hungry every time I smelled it. Also, I remember a dirt road behind the drive-in where you could park and watch the movie for free. You could somewhat hear the movie from all of the portable speakers, but you could save a few bucks that way. Also, we never snuck anyone into the drive-in via the car trunk, like in the classic Cheech and Chong skit, but we saw it happen. There was a brief period when the drive-in started showing soft-core dirty movies like The Boob Tube. This was the 70s, after all. So capturing a glimpse of that action was a popular attraction as well. Alas, the era of the drive-in would come to an end. After changing its name from the Village to the Foxfire, the drive-in closed for good. Later, the Plaza Theater, where I saw Grease in 1978 as the first movie I ever went to by myself, changed its name to the Tara and was ultimately demolished in downtown. Ah, the memories. I will never forget the special place of movies in my misspent youth. And with that, we conclude another episode of Daisy Glaze, the podcast. Thanks for joining me, and stay tuned for another trip in the time machine.